Birthday! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to
Hi.
another Thursday night of the HotdogFPV Team Talk night.
What up?
Looks like we're missing a few dudes.
Yeah.
Missing a
They're
few
late.
hogs.
They'll
Yeah.
be here.
Hogs.
They're gonna get demerits for showing up late.
They're fired.
No demerit. How many
No.
demerits have you ever
You're
got?
fired.
No gold stars for tonight.
Gravy hasn't even been off for a month and he's already missing shows. What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah,
A
where
month.
is Gravy?
It hasn't even been a week yet.
I'm gonna have to put a point on his license.
Yep.
Actually, I was gonna say from him it looked like he had a pretty good week.
He's been out there. He's been working on his car. He's been doing all sorts
Yeah.
of stuff.
That's
You might
what
be
I'm
coming
saying.
down to hang out with me on Sunday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now
We
he's got
found
a
it.
ride. He's all mobile and shit.
Yep. We found a nice bando. So
Hell yeah.
I'm
Damn.
looking forward to those videos.
Brando
Yes.
Bando.
Yeah, I'm jelly.
He had technical difficulties. That's what they all say.
Oh, yeah. At least he chimed in and said something.
Yeah.
Jelly.
There,
Oh,
he
there he
is.
Yep.
There's one down.
What's up?
We
He's
got
all
one.
he's all
One
gray.
label.
Click the accept and join.
Accept and join us.
Parker,
Turn on your
Evil
camera.
Dandruss, Broccoli, Chippewa. What's up, you guys?
Broccoli's here. What's up, Broccoli?
Yeah.
I got your stickers. I don't know where the hell I put them. Hold up.
Oh, here, Ben. I got him right here.
Can you guys hear me or not?
We
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, we hear you. Doing
Can't
shit,
see
though.
ya.
Yeah.
Chippewa,
I don't
what's
know.
up?
I don't know why it sounds so bad.
Actually, doesn't sound
It's
too
not that
bad.
bad. We just can't see you.
I see a gray screen.
Yeah, I'm setting up my camera as we speak.
It's old gray screen.
Old gray
Gray
screen.
leg.
I don't know.
Chippewa, you get back up in the air yet or what?
Chippewa? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he's working on it.
We have
Alright.
audio. Sorry.
Yay.
What's up,
Alright.
Spoons?
Working out the technical difficulties in the live feed.
It's like this is the first time we've ever done this.
Yeah.
Every-
I know.
every week.
I know.
Yeah.
Every week for the past year, almost 2 years, and we
Yeah.
always are like, so how does the microphone work?
What do
Yeah.
I gotta do?
Well,
Right
every
on,
week
Chip.
it's an experiment.
Oh
What
man,
do I do with my hands?
last night me and Dave, or me specifically, were having all kinds of audio issues.
Yeah, that was fun. There was
Yeah.
an echo on Dave's feed.
Yeah.
I-
And then
I heard
afterwards I
that.
figured out why. Stupid
What
me.
was it?
Because I had
Two mic sources?
the mic
I did-
sources in
I did that.
OBS.
I did that when we streamed later. It was me though. And then I
Yeah.
figured it out.
No, it wasn't
out-
two mic sources. He had two sound sources for me.
Right, because
Oh.
I had
Yeah.
Dave on Skype through an NDI plugin for OBS,
And yeah, you were grabbing that audio too.
and I was grabbing the Skype audio and the desktop audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make software that's a virtual mixer that is really good for that type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Virtual soundboard, yeah.
Voice Meter Banana.
Voice
You ever
meter,
use
yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
But they have all
Yeah.
kinds.
I know that.
It's free, and they have virtual drivers, so you can literally map and control the audio levels and like reverb and everything.
That would be
anything,
nice.
Any
Yeah.
sound in the computer at all, no matter where.
Okay, I'm just saying you can do a lot inside OBS. You just have to know what to do.
Oh yeah,
It
no,
does a lot of audio. There's a lot
Hey.
of stuff you can do with audio.
You can do a lot with life. You just got to know what to do.
Yes. Yes, Derek. This is
Gravy's
also
here.
true.
there he is.
Made it.
Yay.
Made
Look
it.
at that hat.
And the koozie to match.
Yeah, I figured all
Give
of
those
us have been
beverages.
wearing the hot dog hats tonight, so I decided to rep the Drone Co hat.
Dude,
Right.
I'm gonna put. a hot
I'll
dog
allow
sticker
it.
on I'm gonna put a hot dog.
Hey,
sticker on it
right
now.
here, bud. Right there.
We're there. There's
Is
enough
that the
hot
big
dogs on
one?
the stream right now.
Always. Always under bill.
For reals. I mean,
Yeah, I don't.
thanks
have
to
a
the
hot dog
stylings
hat.
of West Side.
I got a
Yeah.
banner. That's about it, though.
Hey, it's
Oh, this
straight
one's just a
too.
little too big.
Is that the big hair? Oh, this one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
tried to put that one on there today too. It's huge.
I might trim it up.
Where'd you guys get those?
I got a couple of them too.
Probably in the boxes with their new handy dandy headgear.
Yep.
Yeah, this was my birthday present from Spoony J. Thank you, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
Happy
we gotta
birthday!
that's sweet.
rep that drone co. Whatever way that is.
Drone
It's
Co,
on
yo.
everything.
Someone asked how you get a drone co hat. 608 FPV.
You go to dronecoproductions.com.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't even know if we have hats on there yet.
I don't know. I don't know if we have.
I'll do that after the show.
Hey, once you guys get hats, I need to get a hat.
Yes, sir.
I need to get a hat.
Yes, sir.
I'll do that after the show.
Bet. I sent the link to a certain someone,
Sick. Is it a surprise?
but
I love you too.
I don't
Parker.
know
Sorry.
if he is going to show up or not.
Is it?
It's the he. That narrows it down to 98,000.
Yeah, 99.9.
I figured I'd give you guys a hint and make sure I said their gender that they approve of.
Is it somebody that would typically respond to something like that, or has in the past?
What?
Is it somebody that would typically respond to that?
I'm
or
not
have
going to
they
answer
in
that
the past?
because I don't want to answer that.
But that still just narrows it down to like
Agile
half the
Fool.
people.
What is up, you guys? Dangerous. We think about wieners a lot too.
Hey, there are no hats on your shit. I'm on your website.
I know. I
Dude,
He said he's going to do it after the show.
I know, but I still have to point it out because I'm
I
that
can do
asshole.
it right now.
There's also no expo on that website.
Oh,
No expo.
we gotta change that.
Dude, I
We
commented
gotta
on that.
change
I
that.
said, if you're flying without Expo, you're doing yourself a disservice.
And people hated hard.
Yeah, you need a little bit at least.
Dude,
Well,
just to
crazy.
soften it up a little bit, like
Yeah,
it smooths you out.
But you could just change the RC rate, man.
You're right, you could.
With one.
Could you that a little louder, Dave?
But you can change the RC.
Okay. I'm literally choking over here because of it.
Damn, my voice choked you? That's pretty good. Imagine, never mind.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, I think somebody needs a timeout.
Rob Craig, what's up?
So
I'll mute myself.
Razman. 100%.
So what's everybody been working on this week?
I've been working on
Nothing.
a sick new edit.
A sick new edit.
Spoonie did some cool shit. I'm kind of sad I didn't go with him to the park this one day.
Yeah. So here we go back to the noob question. Can I screen share on this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so screen share and
Present him.
entire window.
Yes. So I'm actually working on things right now.
Okay,
Present it.
yeah.
get this pulled up.
I, for once, am not building or fixing anything.
Actually, I'm not either.
It's because you took everything apart.
Yeah, that's because I just built 3 new ones.
I think I need to change the wire inside my Tyrannus for the factory antenna. You know how they have the removable antennas on them? The SMA was spinning on mine. I think it broke the wire. Best I can do is like 70% RSSI on anything.
Huh.
Yeah.
You should get that new Tyrannus light. I heard I heard it's usable with everything.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God, FR Sky's already lost the war. Are you kidding?
What a piece of crap.
If that's that's how they're gonna start.
Here we go.
Whoa!
It's like Inception.
What
It
the
looks like
hell?
all those pictures that Zorro and Riddy have been posting.
Yes. Me and Riddy have been talking.
Are you guys seeing
Yes.
my big
I
ugly
see
mode?
Spoonie.
Do something.
I don't know. That picture was pretty legit.
What are we watching?
My wallpaper.
Yo, plummet.
Damn.
Dude, fucking jet skis.
Jet skis on the river.
Nice.
Hit the
Don't
gap.
know
Did
that
you
for
did you
one
hit did not hit the gap. Disappointed.
Oh my gosh. Did you guys see who just joined the show? Bill
Oh.
from BQE.
What up,
Oh.
All new technology.
That's all you get.
That's what your voice sounds
I've
like.
never seen or heard Bill before. So thank you, Bill. What's up?
I try to keep a low profile. Get out.
I
stay out
can
of-
tell.
Whoa.
I can
Successful.
The Enigma himself.
Cheers. Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
What's up, Bill?
Nice to meet all you guys.
Likewise.
Word.
So now that Bill's on the show, we're not gonna drill him with a bunch of BQE questions or anything. He's just like
Bill,
he's gonna hang out. This
exactly
is
what
what
I'm gonna
free
do.
show.
Have you heard of BQE.io? Is the real question. For
So I bought one of those bandolier frames, and
Gravy,
you
if you
did
don't
that.
put those sunglasses on in 3 seconds, I'm going to be disappointed. Thank you.
Yeah. Get it.
You know, I actually met Gravy in person over Christmas, and he told me all about BQE.io.
Yep.
I'm sure he did.
Gravy told me about it, dude. That's how I
Yeah.
heard about BQE.
Hey, sorry, I had to change my hat.
Oh!
All right.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Boom.
So I have a good
Cool.
rapport with Bill,
Put
so
him
I
in
won't put
timeout.
that hat on.
Does your hat have a warranty?
Actually, yeah.
Oh, what's that, Joe? I can't hear you.
I don't mind when he wears a hat. I just don't like the pants.
I'm not wearing pants.
I was like, so you'd prefer him pantsless, huh?
Yeah.
He's
All right.
seen pictures. Yeah.
well, so hasn't the
We've
entire
all seen pictures, dude. We've
I know.
all
That's what I
laughed.
mean.
right?
Hold
It's
on,
what we
Bill.
have in common.
Bill, I got something I didn't tell you about. I don't know if you saw this. Axel Marshall, the dude that flies with TAC,
Yeah.
he was in the bathroom at Logan, and he was like, I fucking hate this place. But he saw a BQE sticker, and he was like, it was either you or Bill that
Jet
put
blue. Jet
Yep.
blue. That's awesome.
Oh, it's so funny. A dude like from that far away would just happen to be in Logan, and he was like, "What the fuck? BQE is everywhere,
That's
even
awesome.
in bathroom stalls."
Dude, that's where BQE started. Are you kidding me?
That's right. It was for a good time call. BQE.io.
Bathroom quality expressway.
I like seeing those rando stickers all over the place, you know, no matter where they come from, even if it's a brand that I don't agree with, you know, I like to see how it's getting spread around all over the place.
Yeah,
I-
definitely.
I usually tear down ethics stickers.
Well, I would
Just slap a
I
hot dog
thoroughly
over it.
agree with you. Yeah. Put a Herald up right over it. You're good to go.
That's
Yeah.
right. There's no reason to tear it down. You're just going to slap it over.
It's
Just
just gonna
slap
fall
it up.
apart anyway. So why even tear it down?
Now that's something I yeah. Well, I mean, if the stickers are as cheap as their products, it's definitely not going to last. So
That was Joe's point.
Yeah.
I'm just emphasizing.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
You put the
Are
wrong
you
emphasis on
sure
the
your
wrong
emphasis
syllable.
was on the right point,
Wait.
Derek?
Wait. Are you emphasizing or are you mansplaining?
Should I yell it into my microphone?
Yes.
You just assume my gender, Dave.
Yes. I
Did you
did.
just assume? Yeah.
Are you woman-splaining?
Yes.
Bill, he's Bill-splaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, with no pants.
Pantsless Bill. Speaking of pants, the best pants are the sweatpants with these on it.
Oh, the racist one.
Stains.
Those racist pants.
Racist sweatpants?
My racist
Wow.
pants, yeah.
Sweatpants.
I like the ones where the pockets cut out. Those are,
I
those
bet
are my
you do.
favorite. Yeah.
So are you going to, Hot Dog, are you going to have to take legal action against that deli meat company that's making hot dog related apparel now?
I haven't seen that.
Wait, yeah, what?
What?
Didn't I
No.
send it to you last night? The link with the pants? The leggings?
Oh, yes, the leggings that I was so stoked that I didn't wear leggings after I saw.
Yeah, but I mean, you could always start.
And then Bill, like right after Bill sends me a picture of him wearing leggings.
And nothing else.
Right?
Well,
Nothing else.
that
Good
could
thing
be
I'm
the new
sitting down.
company uniform.
I want somebody to send that picture to Joe Stan.
Wait, what?
I want you to have that picture of Bill with leggings and nothing else.
I can Photoshop it.
That's why I want you to have
Yeah.
it.
Oh, absolutely.
I could just show it to you a grinder.
He sent me nudes already, so it's fine.
All the nudes.
Nudes.
All the nudes.
We should all do something brave one time and take like nude pictures and just Photoshop a hot dog over the spot.
Maybe
I already
you
did
can do
it.
that.
Everyone's standing.
No. This is an all or nothing idea, man.
It was your idea, so you got.
I look like a creep if
Yeah.
I do it by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First.
You have to do it first, so we know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Lead by example, Dave.
I mean,
the
I
men of
don't-
Hot Dog FPV calendar.
Yeah. I don't have a problem doing it.
Yes.
But I don't trust you guys will follow suit once I deliver.
Wait a minute. It's like
Really?
Futurama in the company contract that all women have to pose nude in a calendar. So is that like in our contract, in our clause, that we're all going to have to pose nude for a calendar?
You're referencing Futurama right now?
I did. I did a bad job of it, but yes, I did.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I caught it because I'm a pro when it comes to Futurama. I think I referenced that to Bill the other day.
Yeah, we were talking about Futurama.
Dude, the classics.
Dude, I love Ben's
one of the
fucking
best.
Futurama case. Like, it's like my favorite part about Ben's gear.
Let me grab it. I used to have a Tyrannus that was seafoam green, like old Bessie.
Oh, Bessie.
Yep. If you guys didn't know what my transmitter case is
Yeah.
like, it
Dang.
Yep.
got Bender and Planet Express.
Planet Express.
Because I freaking send it to the moon. No, that's not why.
Because I am my own grandfather.
Whoa.
Yes.
It's like Deliverance.
Oh, no, before I forget, I got to show
What?
you this. So I was sitting at my desk, and one of the kids came in, Connor, and he was like, "Oh, hey, I drew this for you," and he drew this.
All right.
I gave him one of the stickers, so
Sick.
we just copied it. I'm like, right. So all the kids
Wait,
are drawing
hold that
it.
up.
Hold it up again.
Closer.
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 We can't see.
We
More.
can't
Oh,
read
is
it.
that Harold?
More.
Now angle it 10
More.
degrees upward. There we go. All right.
Nice.
Oh,
That
damn.
10 degrees actually helped.
Yeah.
Good.
Now,
Yeah.
fuck it.
You're gonna
Fuck
put
us.
that on a T-shirt, man.
You need to fuck us.
Dude, that would be like a legit t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's
called
like
draw.
the
A vector file.
that's like the I like me picture.
The what?
The I like me picture.
I like me.
Yeah, I found that drawing of that horse at work. You remember that when we had the guys on from Newbie Drone?
Ah, yes. Vaguely, I do remember.
That was so long ago.
Dang.
But it was a little racist.
It's not racist at all.
That's your nickname.
Not racist.
That's not my nickname. I'm
It can be in a moment. In a
Well,
moment.
yeah, I bet you
moment's
it's gonna be.
notice.
But I'm Mr. Spam. Everyone loves me because I spam.
Just spam a lot.
This one.
Sure, you haven't paid attention. Your nickname changed.
Hey, Bill,
A little bit.
What recently?
Yeah,
Hey, Bill.
I think it's been,
like a week ago.
I think it's been not a racist for a minute.
for a while.
I think it's been not a racist for a little bit.
I just
Don't even.
So Bill, what's up?
Yeah, I just got in. I had a really rough day, actually.
Oh, no.
I
Aw.
started
Tell
it
us
off
about
on
it.
Good foot. I was delivering an order of bandoleros to Pyroflip, which I'm psyched about. And then Serge, he pulled the old, you gotta fly my toothpick. And I flew it right into some power lines, blew it out.
Oh,
shit.
To my credit, I mean,
no.
I was like the first pack of the day on
You're
a
like,
quad I've never flown, with a Spectrum controller I've never held, with no strap, and HDOs that I had never worn before. And I was doing all right. I just couldn't see the wires in the camera,
I feel like if there's
Ah.
somebody that could replace a toothpick, that would be the guy to do it. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're
yeah,
like,
let's just
yeah,
walk back
I'll
inside and get some more parts.
I
Yeah.
mean, it was fine. The flight controller burned out an ESC and it disarmed in the air. There was no damage to the quad.
Wow.
It actually held up really well. I was impressed. I don't usually
Battle testing.
Yeah, his little tiny toothpick motors are really nice. I've flown a lot of micros. It's like something I've been into longer than I've even had BQE. And my first frame was a 65 millimeter prop frame, and this was on 65 millimeter props. His new props.
Yeah.
And those motor prop combination, silent and deadly. Like it went across the parking lot in like no time at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we were flying right in the
Sick.
street with traffic and stuff, and I couldn't even hear it when I took off the curb next to me. It was
Sick.
dead silent. Really, really cool. I think we're gonna have to re-outfit the Mini Pixel for those motors because Mini Pixel is essentially a toothpick. It's just a different camera mount. So we need to look at those motors. Up until now, all those little 7 and 8 millimeter motors have had such crappy bearings. I haven't really wanted to support them. But, you know, there's a few new ones, like his included, that are really nice. So I was impressed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. And then then I went to a really crappy Chinese restaurant and feel like I got food poisoning. And then I went to IKEA and had an old man back out and dent my car.
Damn.
So
Damn.
I just
Rough
got home.
On fire today.
It's a good thing you ended it on the hot dog show.
I know.
Yeah.
I struggled to get on. I had to download software, reset passwords, set up a tripod. But I wanted to end the day this way because I knew you guys would be.
Oh,
Fuck
thank
yeah.
you.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm so glad you made it on.
Is this the first live stream you've done?
Yeah, I don't do live streams.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Cherry poppin' daddies.
Right?
We're
on the
You heard it
hot
here.
dog stream.
Right?
That's it. You're ruined
I
now.
had to. It had like 3 of my favorite pilots, you know. So
hell yeah! And then the new Bandolero's out.
Yeah.
It's
I got one
true.
right here.
It's true.
John's is here, and it looks badass.
Here, let me present you, Bill. Boom.
With the BMC 3D Hero mount, which opens.
Yes,
These are
that's
really
my
cool.
favorite mount.
Yeah, they're great. With the BQE logo in the back there.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
love that logo in the back.
Yes.
yeah, it's a great frame, and you know,
It looks
I really,
so solid.
Yeah,
I
it
gotta
does.
thank all you guys who've been testing it. I mean, like, there's at least 3 of you on the show, and no, 2 of you on the show. But like, we've had 12 people flying this for 6 months, and everyone's been really great with feedback. And you know, we've made a few little changes. Really happy with the launch. You know, so hopefully you guys all get a chance to try one. Especially if you're looking to build a 7-inch, it's a great 7-inch. I mean, Shmurda bent a street sign with one. and kept flying, like, rearmed and kept flying.
Kirby's been running one too, right? 7?
Yeah, he stepped up like about a month ago. Yeah, and he's planning a build to like use bullet connectors and switch back and forth between 6 and 7-inch arms for like different like environments.
Not
you
a
know?
bad idea.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the same one as Bill, except mine is a session mount.
Look at those
Yeah.
OG props. Ben still runs
Dude,
them.
these are
OG
those
D40s.
props that I was dropping the pitch to try and find a good like happy medium,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I'll just buy some of those really cheap ones. You know, they worked before.
The
You know,
OG
I wonder
54.
what'll happen. You know, I know.
They seemed good 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't
so I
know
was
if
flying
they-
in the trees and gave it a full punch and blew one of the blades right off.
Yeah.
So
That video,
roll.
we watched that 8 times the other night and just laughed every time. It's like flop.
it's just
Yeah, like-
going, it's screaming, and it's just like, "Nrrr."
Props have
That's
gotten a
the-
lot better in the past couple of years, but I would say,
Oh, yeah.
you know, rather than like getting better pitch or better flight feeling, like that's great. But I'm just happy they don't explode when they touch something. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
Like
got
the
to
old,
change.
what is it, the polycarbonate ones that would just explode if you even breathe.
Yeah, the
Be bottom
original
heavy.
HQ ones. You tighten them too tight, and that'd be the end of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got Betaflight tunes that allow you to fly them back home when they do explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are bent in half.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I flew back with 2.5 on one of my motors, and it was a shitty flight, but it made it back within 50 feet of me.
Yeah. It
Motor
shortened
was-
the walk a lot.
Yeah, the motor was hot, but it wasn't. I mean, I don't know if I would have flown it for another 100 yards, it probably would have finished the motor, but
You know what?
Yeah.
just
It-
enough, just that little bit having that. Well, and that's with 4.0, right? With the
Yeah.
Well, well,
range on your D term, it's
Even 3.5 did that.
right.
that's what I was going to say, though, especially with Betaflight 4.0 and the way they've changed the filtering in it.
Yep.
That's something that you might want to be really careful with, because honestly, it could smoke a motor really quickly. More so with 4.0 than 4.02, but serious public service announcement, I wouldn't fly too far in a broken prop no more.
You know what?
Yeah,
If it'll get me off the roof of a building,
Yeah, oh
I'm
no,
happy.
exactly. I'd do it if I have to, but I wouldn't try to do,
Just,
a couple
just
hundred
enough.
feet.
That's all you need.
Yeah,
Just
no,
enough.
exactly. Yeah, that I agree with, but I wouldn't try to do a couple hundred feet or quarter mile or anything like that.
No.
John
No,
will
I
still
made
do
it from the other. Yeah, John. I swear to God, I'm like, John, your shit's on fire.
And he's like, yeah, whatever.
Turtle mode takes
He's
off.
like, whatever.
The wind will put it out.
Yeah. I'm not kidding. There was smoke
That's his thought
just
process.
coming straight out of one of his motors upside down, and he turtle modes and arms and takes off.
And he was like probably super mellow about it too. He's probably okay.
Your shit's on
like,
fire.
I don't
all
believe
right.
you.
Yeah, but
No,
it'll be
he's like,
fine.
all right.
All right.
Send it.
That's funny.
Yep.
On them primos that you guys hate on so much.
No, dude, I'm running them. Oh, so you're saying on the Primos that we all hate so much that we're on fire?
Yep.
Right.
They were on fire and continued flying. But you should
Yes.
see this quad, dude. This
Oh,
quad
no.
will not die.
It
will
did.
not die.
It's dead. It's
Well,
dead.
I got him.
Dude, yeah,
I got
how you
him right
liking
here,
them
man.
bad boys?
I'm not saying
Honestly-
it's gonna die, but it died.
But it's already dead.
The
I
frame
don't-
died.
It
Yeah,
was
I
caused
don't
by
know.
a shorted out motor, right?
No, the frame died, dude.
Now he
The
finally
drivetrain's still
broke.
good.
Yeah, he finally broke the last arm that he had for that floss style. He's been bashing that thing for 6 months. He cut our dive gate in half, went through 1-inch PVC like it was butter. Just bash his shit with it, and it wouldn't die. And finally broke an arm.
Well,
Man, I can't wait to see him rip that bandolero around, dude.
Oh, but wait, yeah,
He's gonna send the shit out of that thing.
for
He's
real.
gonna break something else. He's not gonna break the frame. He's gonna break something else. He's gonna hit something and break something else.
The mountain.
The mountain, or he's gonna knock
The
a tree
mountain's
over.
gonna break.
He's gonna knock a tree over is what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a
man.
feeling that Jan's quads are going to take the reputation Chuck Norris has.
Yeah,
I could see that.
totally.
His last video was sick.
Dude, he's been really stepping it
Yeah.
up with his videos for sure.
Yeah, I was really impressed.
The base jumping stuff that he's
That
doing
was
and the
so much fun.
skydiving stuff
Oh,
is
yeah.
just amazing.
He finally
watched
jumped
it
over
last
to
night.
Yeah.
He finally jumped over to Premiere, you know. So now I'm able to help him, you know. And now
Me
that
and Joe watched his video last
Yeah.
night. He stepped up his game, just even doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear your printer, Bill.
I have 2 running right now. Yeah, they're right behind me.
It's actually
Once-
pretty quiet.
I just
Yeah.
hear brr, brr, brr.
I was
Is
going to
is
ask
mine
you
louder
about
when
those.
mine's printing?
Bill, I was going to ask you about those printers. I'm assuming you're making quad parts.
Yeah,
No.
I do all the printing for the BQE stuff here.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you, because I've seen some of those prints and they look pretty decent. So, like, what kind of
Yeah.
machines are you running? You got any secrets for settings? Anything like that you want to share?
Sure. I mean, I use really cheap machines because it's the way to go. Have more machines than
Yeah.
you know. So I have 2 right now.
Okay.
Probably a 3rd one on the way. I use the Maker Select V2, which is not my favorite cheap machine right now, mostly because I have 2 of them that suck. But if you take the time to take the frame apart and rebuild it when you take it out of the box and tighten your belts, you can get really decent prints with it.
Yeah.
For TPU, I recommend the Flexion extruder. It has
Oh, yeah.
like an all metal gear set. There's no plastic parts. There's no spring. So you use like real hard physical tension against the TPU, and it allows you to do retraction like you can't really do with a lot of the other all metal rod ends. That I think is the key. And I know, you know, I'm not going to give anyone else's secrets away, but I know some professional 3D printing operations that all use the same setup. So
Yeah.
I would highly recommend that. I think switching to a combination of Octoprint to run the printer has saved me a lot of time, and Simplify 3D to slice has made my prints way better. Like you can be a ninja at Cura, and Simplify 3D is still going to dance a circle around you.
Yep.
It knows how to write G code better, and it's paid software with a paid development team and paid customer service. Like it's worth it, you know. And you can get it for free. There's like codes, like, you know, hack codes everywhere. I know some other people on the stream, they actually have it for free. But you
Yeah.
know,
No, I have a legit license, believe it or not.
yeah, I own a legit license too because it's worth it. And the combination of Octoprint and Simplify 3D has changed my whole game.
Yeah.
You know,
I-
it really has helped.
Yeah, I do the same thing with Octoprint and everything. It's nice to, it actually makes it an easier interface, you know, like you're saying, to manage the printer, even if you're just uploading files to the card for your Raspberry
So much
Pi.
faster.
Um,
It's so much faster. The only thing it's missing that actually really screwed me recently is it doesn't have a history. And there was a history plugin for Octoprint for a while. It became they weren't servicing it and they took it down. And so you can't tell if you have like 4 versions of the old file, and then a month goes by, you don't know which of those 4 versions is the last one you printed.
Yeah, well, they just overhauled the whole thing, so that's probably some of the issue. I know I lost some plugins too. But on the note of weird things, I've got this ridiculous row stock printer here, and it won't print anything if I slice it with Simplify 3D.
Really?
Like, yep, like if I do it in like Repetier or something like that with Slicer, it'll print fine. But if I slice with Simplify 3D, it won't print it. It'll like chug along, and then it'll just stall the print head, and it pukes out a bunch of plastic, and that's the end of it.
Wow.
I can't figure out what the issue is. What I'm thinking though is it needs the 32-bit board because it's only got a Rambo, which is like an all-in-one ramps board, and so I think I need like a smoothie board, something like that. I think that would probably fix it right up. But those things are like what, $200-300 to get a smoothie board with the color LCD and everything.
Yeah, it's not worth it. You could just
and you can get a whole new printer. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but not
so
like
much
that.
terminology with these 3D printers that
I was just going to ask, is there anybody else here that doesn't know what the hell is going on?
I don't.
A little.
I just know a lot of people that are really good at it, you know.
I've been using Simplify 3D to slice. What the hell does slice what? What do you guys
He's
slice?
like, dude, I use Beta Flight, guys. I don't know what the fuck kind of GP. Where do you change the GPS settings?
Beta slice.
I think I would like fall in love with 3D printing, so I'm glad that you guys do it for me.
It's a totally other hobby in itself.
Totally. I would have a lot less time for my edits if I 3D print.
Yeah, but you guys,
it's the truth.
Chris, I think it would be perfect for you because you would like make your print and then you'd hit print and then you'd have to wait like 6 hours.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and you edit for like 6 hours. And the whole time you're doing your editing, you're like psyched and you're super stoked. You're like, my shit's gonna be done and I'm gonna go fly fucking tomorrow and I got the new GoPro mount and then I got this new edit.
And you take your headphones off and you realize you only hit the preheat button.
You never hit start. Yeah, 3 hours later.
Or there was a layer shift at layer 50 and the whole print's fucked.
That actually happened to me when I was editing the last zine. I hit preheat and it preheated overnight while I edited.
Oh my god, dude, you have pissed
there.
Yeah.
I've left my soldering iron on for like 3 days before. I walk in my office, I'm like, son of a bitch, something smells like it's burning. And I'm like, holy shit, when's the last time I used that thing?
My soldering iron's red hot.
Yeah, I did that today.
You know what though? I got one of those Heikos. It's the FX888D there, and it didn't even hurt it. I'm still using the same tip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's so many that's what she said jokes in those statements.
Hey, before we get off of 3D printing, anybody that needs to know about 3D printing, like I can help you out or Bill can help you out. Dude, all my prints have gone up in quality like drastically. Like not saying everybody hit Bill up and ask him printing advice, but I guess I can help you out is what I was trying to say. Because like
Gravy has my settings as if like December, right? So.
Yeah. And
Bill,
my
do you
print
do any other print stuff, or is it all for the BQE?
Primarily for BQE. I mean, I do some like right now. One of the prints I have running is a BMC 3D GoPro mount, but I mean, I don't really sell those. That's just because he sells them, I can make them for the team.
Right.
And like I make stuff. I made something for my girlfriend for Valentine's Day. But like I don't really have time to even print fun stuff. Like I want to make one of those tanks that Mike Chin's been talking about.
Oh yeah,
one of those.
Sick.
They look great. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like that's been a back burner project for BQE too. Like we want to do a little tank like that, like a starter FPV tank. But I don't have time. Like this printer behind me has been running for 2 months straight just to get ready for this launch. Like 24 hours a day. Like I set my alarm based on when the print is going to be in. Like I make my beds 8-hour beds so that I can put it on before bed and take it off when I get up and start another one. Do 3 beds a day basically. So it's I wish I had like 3 more printers or faster printers, but for what I have right now, it's a pretty good system. It just doesn't give me the opportunity to make extra fun stuff. So I'm hoping once the season slows down, I can get a nicer printer for fucking around with. I have my eye on this Fabricator. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's this printer out of Pennsylvania. This guy makes them by hand. They're sick. I mean, it's just the sick. It has 2 dual heads that can print at the same time, like, so you can print 2 mirror copies of something.
You can print 2 things at a time.
Right, dude.
So they're able to print 2 beds of stuff basically at the same time, and the bed is 8.5 by 11. It's massive.
Hey, Bill, did you say that was the Flexion extruder you're running on those?
Yeah, the one I have is the Flexion extruder. Yeah,
I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah, it's
Eric's over here like building a 3D printer again.
No, well, I've got an A-frame similar to what he's got, those monoprice ones, and I modified my extruder with the E3D and the Teflon tubing to be able to sandwich everything's different now, but there's no gap for the flexible filament to go anywhere. Like it can't go anywhere. But I rigged it myself, so.
Yeah, that's how this is. The way it works, it has 2 gears and a Teflon tube above and below, and they're cut in a V and meshed into the gears, and the gears just rub on them all day long. And then there's a little brush that cleans the gear.
Yeah, that's good, that brush.
Plastic. Yeah, it's great.
I was filling in the gaps on mine with that UV sensitive resin, and to just totally make sure there's no spot that it could leak out anywhere, because you don't realize that the flexible material is starting to come out the side and it still keeps printing. And in some cases I've had it print for an extended period of time, but it gets very stringy and it's almost like it's under extruding, and eventually it's like it's not right. I'll stop the print, and there's like 3 inches of flexible material like all jammed up cockeyed in the extruder. And sometimes it'll still print like that, but
yeah, I mean, if it makes you feel better about the $100 for the Flexion, I've never had that happen in a year of printing.
No, it's honestly I
know everyone who's had it happen with with other extruders, right? Like I know tons of people. It's a very common issue. Flexion made this extruder because they sell their own filament that's softer than SaneSmart. It's like wet noodle like wire. So
that makes sense.
It's definitely the best that I've come across.
No, I have no problem spending money on things that are going to give me value, and something like that. I mean, a lot of people might argue $100 it's too expensive or it's outrageous, but look at what an E3D costs, and
what does a good setup like that cost? Something like that. Like again, Chris and I don't know shit about 3D printers, so.
Well, so my Maker Select, I got it on sale for $189.
That's cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I thought we were talking in like the low $1,000 range.
Oh no, mine was only $250.
I think I paid $200 for mine, and then I was $250, and I was printing TPU.
Yeah, but you know what? You're gonna spend another $200 on Advil setting the fucking thing up, trying to take care of your damn migraines.
Yeah.
So isn't it worth it to spend like $400 or $500?
Yeah, I think if you have cash lying around,
the
thing to do is to get a what's the Creator Pro, right?
Rip Rap.
The Creator Pro is a great machine for TPU. It's enclosed, it's quiet, it comes set up like you don't have to think about the frame going out of alignment because it's a complete cube. It's a solid metal box, and I know a couple companies that use those exclusively. They're 4 times as much money though. It's like $800-900. So, but
what about those CMYK printers?
Well, I mean, you're gonna have that shit dripping all over your print. I mean, most of the time, TPU you have to print slow, and the other nozzles stay hot. They just like drip like a horny dog. Like it's just like I don't know. When I do color changes, I just cut the filament and stuff it like.
Dude, I like how you do them at that 45, so you can get that 45. Like a couple of the GoPro mounts I've seen you do. That's crazy, dude.
Never again. I did that for Copper Top.
Yeah, this one right here.
What a pain in the ass.
Oh,
dude, that's wild, dude. I've never seen that
sick,
before.
though.
Yeah, it came out really good. I'm really glad that he has it. Yeah, that's a beautiful mount
super sick
too.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
You get used to you get used to doing hot swaps. Like you can do hot swaps in like 15 seconds once you get good and you're all set up and you know how to do it. Like
That's what she
I
said.
started doing it.
Well, are
Yeah.
you
Son of a
pausing? Are you pausing the print when you're doing the cut and stuff?
I do.
Yes, I do.
The
yeah.
only
I do
thing
so
I
that way
pause
I have
on,
time.
I only pause on the bottom parts for the bandolero. Like everything else, I cut it while it's live and I just put it in.
I'm using Bowden. I'm not using a direct drive, so I have no choice.
Right. Yeah. That's the other thing is with the Flexion, you can do that.
Yeah, it just grabs it and goes.
Yeah, you have to hold it for a little
How
while.
are you printing TPU with a Bowden?
I just printed a bunch of stuff, so there's a bunch of strain relief, and I set the tension right. So there's a lot more tension on the CR10 if you take the spring out of the clip that holds the idler gear, and you just pull that fucking string as hard as you can, and then you put it back. And I've never had an issue, especially since I started like with Simplified. That's when I really started to get really good prints, because Simplified prints completely different than Kira.
Yeah,
like
clearly.
Oh yeah.
And also, it organizes information different, and it makes it easier to understand. Like the screens just make sense. Cura, it's like a long list of variables. It's like looking at code.
The G code's easier to read too, the way they lay it out in Simplify.
What is G code?
Yeah,
It's the communication it uses to do what you want it to do. They're pretty much their command codes.
Yeah,
It tells
it's like the
Those things you
CLI
used
of
to
the
live on the
printer.
street, Chris.
That's what I figured, but
tells
Did you guys ever
print head where to go.
do Logo? Do you remember that programming language Logo they used to teach in elementary school? Does that, any of you guys do that?
Oh God.
It made the turtle go around on the
vaguely.
floor. No, yeah, G code is almost like Logo. It's a really simple like XYZ coordinates, like speed. You know, it gives a speed and a destination.
Yeah, there's probably like 10 base commands, and then everything else is just off of that.
Yeah.
Like G code is very stupid code, but there's a billion different things that you can do with it, and you can factor in so many different variables, and you can make it down to like, G code. I mean, G code's what they use for CNC machines too, so you can make that down to like, a 100,000th of an inch or whatever.
Yeah, G code is used for all 3-axis manufacturing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick.
I can never remember the command wording though. That's
I
my
ask to
problem.
Google all the time.
Yeah.
There's actually a master
Sounds
list.
like I'll be sending Copper Top some rolls of TPU for a while. anyway.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Yeah.
Copper Top, what color do you want next?
Yeah, no
Question.
shit.
I got orange and red, so you guys choose.
Orange and red. You need black. You need black then.
Teal. Let's do black. I'm down with some black.
I mean,
My new we have
yeah.
a new color. We have a new color coming that I hope is going to be good. I haven't got the sample yet, but like it's opaque safety cone orange.
Oh, sick.
I want that.
That's what Copper Top wants.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what,
you just hear him
got
having a
excited.
orgasm.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I may just order another frame just to get that color.
I'm psyched.
Like a translucent orange almost.
No, it's opaque. I didn't want the translucent orange. I mean, I love the Saint Smart orange, but everyone has it. We're just I'm going to order.
Is it like
custom
this?
Color. I don't know. Hot dogs on the screen.
La 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 la.
I mean, it's not really. It's hard to tell, but maybe.
So this is the Ninja Flex.
Ninja Flex is more. It's more like.
Everybody has the same smart.
Yeah, that's the one that's on my.
That's the one.
Machine right now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've been working with a manufacturer, just having them make the colors I want. Like I couldn't find the
badass. What?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have gold too, which is great. We're gonna probably do some limited edition bandoleros with that. I don't know if you've seen this guy, Chris Penn. He's in the Philly Quad Spot, but Chris built a bandolero with all gold TPU parts I made for him and gold standoffs.
Didn't he do gold flake?
He used real gold leaf and gold leafed the edges.
I saw that.
I saw that because I'm in the Philly group chat.
Yeah, he's nuts. I love that guy.
Yeah,
I used to
he's
hang
a cool
out with him
guy.
a lot in Brooklyn. Before I moved from Brooklyn, he had a tiny whoop warehouse in Brooklyn called the Mile High Club. And like all winter, we would just go hang out there, smoke up, and like fly tiny whoops. There was We had an LED course I helped him set up. It was really fun. But then he moved to Philly, and that all shut down. So I had to leave Brooklyn.
Damn.
That's why I left. No more Mile High.
So I've been working on something for the past day, and I asked Bill if there was any other ones out there, and it sounds like there's not. But it's an HD 5 as fuck with the Connex system in it that still uses this controller.
Oh shit!
Yes, it's like Game of Thrones, man.
Wait, you have to,
Dude. Yeah.
So you have to use that controller?
Wait, is that a jumper?
No, this is the Connex Falcor controller.
No, I
It's
know.
worth like $10,000, right?
Yeah.
You ripped it apart.
This is like big money right here.
I don't understand how Ben got that for $40. But...
Yeah, I'm like, how did you get that? You're cheap.
What the hell?
It was the RMRC waffle box.
Waffle box.
They were just like, we need to clear out our space.
Well, they had if you guys aren't subscribed to them on YouTube, go subscribe. And every Friday they have their live stream and they do like giveaways and shit. And then they have waffle boxes sometimes, and it's just random shit that they have in the warehouse that they need to get rid of. And they had a bunch of these Connex Falcors, and they had the waffle box, and a few of them got it, and I was lucky enough to be one of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I should do that. The waffle box sounds like a great idea. I have so much stuff from prototyping and old frames and stuff.
Yeah, just to clear some shit out.
I have a box of LEDs. I have like 40 of those old doll 3-inch props, like 40 bags or 50 bags of them. You know,
Hell yeah, you should just do a grab bag on the website.
Yeah,
that'd be badass.
I'll probably set that up this weekend.
Hell yeah. Yeah, hopefully I get to fly this soon. I still need to get the new camera mounts.
Yeah, I just printed them. Hold on, I'll grab them.
I don't know if you can see that. See the camera hole is behind the mount?
Yeah, you got to get longer ones.
Well, when you pivot it, see how the bottom comes forward? Like, these are too short to get any kind of camera angle. So I'd be flying it like 2 years ago, fucking kind of camera angle.
Yeah, like high risk.
Yeah, like, dude, this was high angle a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I made these new ones for him.
But Bill, here, let me present Bill.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk, but it doesn't. I have nothing to say.
But we're a bunch of loud fucking
it's like the whole
It didn't work. Present.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
So yeah, I made these ones. I guess maybe it's upside down.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, rad.
Oh, badass.
So it's like, protect that camera, because I don't know. Can you even get spares for that?
I think there is a spare, and since you said that, I think I'm gonna have to go against everything I stand for and order a motherboard and camera combo off of GetFPV.
Ooh.
What?
I know, but the combo right now is, I want to say, $29.99.
You better get
wow.
And just to have the spare camera is worth the price of buying both of those, because I want to say the camera by itself is like $99.
Is that a split camera?
No, it's a Connex.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yep.
So Connex, yeah, and if you can you see how big the VTX? Like, this is the VTX.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
This thing, yeah, and the stupid ass antenna.
It's a spoiler.
At least it's like kind of
fast,
too
fast, too furious.
What
keep the downforce on?
What kind of range is it? What kind of range does that thing get though? Radio and video.
Well, the radio is just a standard like fly sky protocol. So it's the AFH DS2A.
You're familiar with that.
And yeah. So, and I've gone a mile with that before. And I watched a video where they were pushing the range on it, and I want to say they got like 3/4 of a mile to a mile before it started degrading it and losing.
It's not your long range gear.
No, it's like, I would say I just want to take it around the track, like at a park or whatever, you know, just to have. It's like one of those things. Like, I just want to fucking have it.
Yeah.
It was designed for events, right? Like it was meant to be for events like nationals where
Like
you want to be able
spectators and
to
shit.
yeah, you want to be able to broadcast it on the big screen for the spectators.
Yep.
They need an HD signal for that.
Yeah.
You can't run it off a GoPro. So
Yeah.
I mean that's like at Nationals 16, they had a ton of guys running that just to be able to broadcast it on the screen for the spectators. And
Right.
you know, it was impressive. But it is short range. You know?
Yeah, it's not long range. They do have a long range version available, but that's like $1,000 for real.
Well, you know, and the
So-
big secret is DJI is going to come out with that very soon. They have a long range HD, low latency system.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people are nervous about it.
There's stuff lately. It's been getting shorter and shorter. I feel like the Mavic 2, John has that, and it's like, it's dumb.
Pretty fast.
You know?
Yeah, well, that's the thing is they want it to be dumb because the government doesn't want you flying those too far.
Yeah. Well, look at the demographic that they're making, the people that they're making those for, and they're primarily a photography platform, not, you know.
Yeah.
It's not
an aerial photography platform for
it's
idiots.
more for photography than it is the drone part.
Yeah.
Right.
We're into it for the drones and
They're actually enjoying
cameras.
the flying part of it. And
But
they're
don't
like,
forget the
camera there.
Yeah. You know,
But they
that's,
recognize that, and they're coming after FPV with this product. It's for FPV pilots.
well, what about that new Osmo? The new
I'm
GoPro
probably
side.
Oh, the
buy one of
Osmo.
those.
I'll tell you what I really like about that is it's got that small LCD on the front, so when you're in selfie mode, you know, you can
It's
actually
good for vlogging, but maybe
Well, head
not.
there.
I wouldn't
Maybe
I
not.
wouldn't think you'd want to put that on a quad with that front facing screen.
I
Yeah, you
wouldn't
know,
care. It'll still record without it, just like the Hero.
I know,
do.
but then
If
you
the
got to put a
camera-
big dumb protector
Yeah,
on
but
the one
look at
side.
how-
You want to save it.
Yeah,
or-
well, it's also though significantly less than a GoPro, like half the price of that GoPro. Plus,
No, it's
you're
not.
able to get a Best Buy warranty on it.
No,
It's
it's
not half the
not
price.
half
It's
the price.
$350.
$349.99. It's $50 cheaper than this, and if you give GoPro 3 months, it's going to be the same price.
Derek, are you still running the session, or do you have a 7?
No, I still have all sessions.
Yeah, but the only feature that I didn't think I liked was the front-facing camera, because the rest of it looked like it was on par with the 7. The Rocksteady
No.
smooth, and that was pretty.
It's not on par. Did you watch Peter's video? It's
No.
totally not on par.
Oh no,
It's better.
No,
I'll
okay.
be on par.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like serious contender.
But
I
he
mean,
didn't strap it to a mini quad.
It's
No.
supposed to have
No, but
really
I saw
good
it strapped to a mini
stabilization.
quad.
I don't know. Oh, well, I haven't seen one strapped to a mini quad. The other videos I watched were just comparisons to the 7. How does it handle micro vibrations with Rocksteady?
Rocksteady knocks them out.
Well,
Yeah, I'm down. to
then
try
maybe
it.
that front-facing camera is worth smashing around if Rocksteady's worth
Honestly,
Yeah.
the little LCD screen is like the last thing on my mind when thinking about
Yeah.
the 7.
You
It's like,
stick it in
I'm
a
not-
mount and with it
Yeah.
covered, and
I'm
who
not thinking
cares?
about that. Like I'm thinking about just quality.
Output quality. Yep. Me
That's what I'm
too.
thinking of.
Have you guys seen the stabilization on it? It's supposed
Yeah.
to be like killer good.
It is.
We're
I
talking
have.
about. They call it Rocksteady.
It's called
Instead of
Rocksteady.
Hyper Smooth or Real Steady. It's Rocksteady.
Yeah.
And it actually, me and Dave were looking this up last night. It crops less in Rocksteady,
Then it does
but
Hypersmooth.
Then Hypersmooth does,
but
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my biggest.
the
My
field of
biggest
view
thing.
is smaller.
Yeah, that's what I was
So-
wondering.
So without
Well,
Rocksteady, the field of view, the widest field of view is 145 degrees. With Rocksteady, it's like 138.
What's a GoPro?
I don't even know.
Couldn't find
Yeah.
it.
60.
That was hard. It's like 160 super view, but that's a 4.3 stretched, so it's kind of false 170.
Yeah, they always.
Yeah.
always
and then
false.
and then hyper smooth was 140, so it's actually 5 degrees less. So
I think it's going to be interesting to see if GoPro starts limiting their warranty for drone use, because I think that's why they stopped selling the Session, is because they don't want you using it on a drone.
Well,
And
no.
everyone's just-
Yeah, no,
everyone's
the exact opposite. The GoPro is still making their money. It's Geek Squad that's losing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Because
GoPro.
GoPro keeps
and-
selling the replacement cameras.
Right, and that on the other end of that, Real Steady
Time
Go,
out.
the GoPro devs and Real Steady guys have been working together to try to mitigate those micro vibrations on mini quads.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
Oh, that's
the
right.
the real reason the session doesn't exist anymore was because of that Karma drone. And right around that particular period of time was when GoPro changed from being a camera company to a media company. And they literally almost put themselves out of business. And they discontinued the session because they pretty much couldn't afford to make a line of different cameras.
Yeah, 2 different lines.
Yeah,
So
and
Chris
they're
and I
in
were
bad financial shape. That's why
Chris and I were talking about this just the other day, though. Like, how sick would it be to have like the session 8 drop?
No,
like even if it was 20% bigger than the original session, just to have that cube form factor.
Yeah,
I'd
be sold.
Has anyone tried the Fox Ear, the box?
No, I was gonna say, like, I'll be honest with you. If Best Buy sold the Fox Ear, I would just buy that.
I would buy that if Best Buy sold it. Absolutely.
So I saw somewhere on the internet that there might be a session in works with the Red Bull team.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Start over. Say that again.
I saw somewhere on the internet someone was talking about how the Red Bull team is working on a new session, but who knows if that's true or not?
I don't know. Let's ask the Google.
Right.
Let's ask
the Google. What I'm saying. So right, like I clearly I have a session taken apart right here, and there's probably no more room in there to add the hardware needed for hyper smooth and the new features like the 7 has.
Yeah, so you make it a little bigger.
Exactly, 20%. So it's the same exact form factor, just bigger. You know, your mounts are going to have to change whatever. You'll get over it.
But so what? It's a different camera. You don't necessarily need to have all the same exact features as you do in the larger camera. Then there's no incentive to buy the larger camera.
It doesn't even need to be in the camera, right? It could be software driven on the post-processing side. It doesn't have to be
totally.
Or you connect through an app like you do now.
Right. Just learn how to fly silky smooth like Johnny FPV, and you don't need any stabilization.
Yeah, learn how to tune your quad, right?
Yeah, as
all the stabilization. Speaking of which, have you guys seen the Travel Destinations channel on YouTube just posted Johnny's travel video?
Yeah,
it's the coolest FPV video I think I've seen this year. It is badass. He does the coolest, like, slow Matty flip over a hot air balloon, and it's in Johnny style, like GoPro edited, beautiful quality, 4K, and it's amazing. If you haven't seen it, it's on Travel Destinations YouTube channel, Johnny FPV. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, he's.
Speaking of Travel Destinations, did you guys know that Hot Dog is now a gold sponsor for the West Coast Throwdown?
Oh, shit.
Very nice.
Snap.
I did actually because Ben told me.
I just told you, so you just found out.
Actually, no, you actually wrote it in the chat a few days ago.
So is there a Camp Hot Dog?
I know, it was a surprise for the people.
Yeah, that's the question. No, Chris has got the good question.
Is there a Camp Hot Dog, like, to where it's required that a hot dog be
the whole team has to be there?
Well, you gonna fucking send us there?
Well,
Shit.
It's gonna be a thing.
If you guys want to come out, I would strongly encourage you guys to come out there. There's gonna be a spot. We're gonna have the RV there. We're gonna have we've got like the best spot, RV spot.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't know if my video just went out. I'm not sure what's going on.
It's okay. You got the cool BQE logo.
That's cool. I'm trying to get it back, but I'm not sure why.
It's the internet.
It's Silent Bill.
It's Trump's America. It's all right.
Do you have a cap card, or are you using just a regular camera, like a webcam?
Just a regular iPhone.
Oh, a regular iPhone?
Yeah, he's iPhoning it up.
I don't have a streaming.
Beautiful destinations. Thanks, Virgin. I was talking about my ass.
What were you saying?
I was promoting Johnny's video, and I was talking about the wrong channel, but
What were you saying? What were you calling it?
Wait.
Travel Destinations or something? John said it's corrected me. It's Beautiful Destinations channel on YouTube.
Beautiful Destinations channel on YouTube.
Speaking of talking out someone's ass, I did a Google search, and the only thing I could find between GoPro and Red Bull is from 2016.
Oh, yeah.
Burn.
I'm sure.
It's because it's Elite Copper Top.
Yeah.
Durr.
And he's actually looking
Snopes it.
And this is the internet. Everything that people find out on the internet is true.
And okay, half the shit on the internet, it's not even gonna be accessible to you unless you know how to search for it too. That's also a thing.
Did you guys know that the internet was filled with cats in tubes?
Exactly.
I've seen
I
them.
thought it was just ones and zeros.
Did you guys see Stu was on the shit show the other night?
I did.
Cool.
I was in the chat popping like crazy, and you guys were like all focused on trying to get him to say shit with his accent.
I didn't even know the shit show was still happening. They took that hiatus, and that was last I heard from them.
Gravy disappears.
No, that wasn't me. I mean, the legacy can live on. It's a good show. I got nothing bad to say.
It was just cool. It was like the first time me and Spoonie were able to talk to him face to face since we won
Totally.
the competition. That was really what I was excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got
How'd that
to
conversation
thank him.
go?
I got to thank him for the rooster and putting that whole contest on, and he was stoked on the video that we created. So it was cool.
He was more stoked that you were flying the quad than anything. I think
That too. I told him the whole story about me losing it and losing my go-to freestyle quad in the river, and that my plan was to put that in the trophy box, but it ended up flying. Now it's my beater freestyle rig. So he was stoked on that.
Hell yeah!
What
time is it?
Thing back.
It's about that time.
It is that time.
So, Bill, you've got a few seconds. Is there anything you want to say?
Impress us.
You have the floor.
Plug.
I just want to say,
props in or props out?
Props in. I like to collect grass, but you know, I'm just really psyched to have Chris on the team. I know it sounds corny saying it with him here, but like for months I wanted to have him on the team. Hot Dog knew this, and I had hoped to meet up with him in Vegas and tell him then. And I'm just glad that no one else scooped him up before then. I just really happy to have you on the team.
Hell yeah!
I'm looking forward to like everything you bring to the table, man. So
sick.
I'm stoked.
Your bandolero's in the mail.
Sick.
Word.
So we should have some good chase footage coming. You can film Jan behind you.
Oh, trust me, we'll get super close.
How's it?
Fuck yeah, Chris. Cheers to Chris.
Yeah.
Cheers to Chris. Thanks again, Bill. Congratulations, Chris, for being on BQE Team Rippers.
Yep. I need one of the fancy banners you got too, Bill.
We'll see what we can do. Hopefully, I'm gonna have some banners at West Coast Throwdown. We'll see.
Maybe I'll have to come pick one up from you personally.
Nice. Yeah, you know something. You probably know this area better than I do. So.
All right, guys. We will see you. I'd like to thank everybody in the chat for hanging out with us. We will see you guys next week, same time, same channel. Peace out.
All right.
Later.